Hello, welcome to Spirit Cocktails. I'm your host, Pierre. Today we're making a cocktail featuring Virus Vodka, which I'll put a link here. You definitely have to check out my review. It's a very good vodka. It's gluten-free for you health nuts out there. If you're not big on grain or whatever. It's made with sweet corn. It is gluten-free. It is sweet. It's mild. It's not very overly potent as far as flavor. But it's good. It's definitely a vodka. If you're into, well, put it this way, if you like vodka, but you like to drink vodka by itself, that's definitely something you want to try out. It does have that sweet flavor to it. It's very enjoyable by itself right over ice. So I definitely suggest try it out. Right now, they're only available in Texas. That kind of sucks. Hopefully they make their way here to Jersey, to everywhere, wherever you're from. Hopefully it makes that way soon. Also, another ingredient with this, since this is a Lycan's curse, we have the Moonshine. Climax Moonshine. Another really good product, which I'll put a link here too so you can see that also, my review. It's very good. It's made from Tim Smith. If you watch Moonshiners, you know who Tim Smith is. If not, they're living on a rock. You gotta know him by now. But the Tim Smith's Climax Moonshine, it's authentic moonshine flavor. It's made with corn, rye, and malted barley, so it's a very true to the craft, the moonshine. It's not with the multiple distillations where you have it just takes the flavor out. It keeps a lot of flavor. It goes from the one into the thumper and into the final bottling stage. So it definitely is going to have a lot of that extra flavor still in there. I think it's maybe possibly at least one time distilled, maybe 2 times distilled. I gotta actually watch and see exactly how he does it, but the fact that it's very low distillation, it's not distilled a lot, it's going to keep that flavor in there. The same thing with this. This has a lot of flavor, but it's very clean. The filtration process that they use with this helps clean out a lot of impurities, but keep a lot of the sweet flavor intact. So it's very good, and it's very good. And with the Coke, cherry Coke with that, it's going to make it so much better. But this is the Lycan's curse. If you don't know what a Lycan is by now, you probably should, because a Lycan is basically a fancy way of saying werewolf. You figure you're bitten by the werewolf, you're scratched by the werewolf, whatever. The virus runs through you. The moon turns you. You become the Lycan, the werewolf. The Lycan's curse. I'll show you how this is made. This is a build cocktail. Nothing fancy. Just pour, drink, done. Simple. You can stir it a little bit if you want, but as you pour, that's going to help blend it in itself. Show you how this is made. First thing I'm going to do is take 2 ounces of your Virus Vodka. Then 1 ounce of your moonshine. And top that off with your Coke. That's all there is to it. It's simple. As I said, there's not much to it. 3 ingredients, a lot of flavor. Mostly moonshine. You figure this is very clean flavor, but does have a sweetness, so you're getting that sweet elements to it. But this moonshine at an ounce is going to stand through. See exactly how this one tastes. It's very heavy on the moonshine flavor. You could taste the corn. The Coke kind of amplifies that flavor to moonshine. You picture having moonshine with Coke, it'd definitely be a good cocktail just by itself, like rum and Coke, moonshine Coke, why not? So you're getting that flavor. You're getting a little bit of a cherry notes at the end, not real strong cherry notes because it is cherry Coke, so you're getting a little bit of that. That's just a given. But it's the one thing is also standing out with this. It has that sweet corn flavor. If you use like 2 ounces of moonshine to 1 ounce of the vodka, it's gonna be overpowered with the moonshine flavor, with the corn and the rye and all that stuff. But one thing about using, especially the Virus Vodka, is it's giving that a kind of clean flavor. So it's adding the potency, it's adding the flavor, but it's keeping it sweet, but also clean flavored, so that way the other ingredients can stand through, but not overpower the primary ingredient. So it's a very good cocktail. It's a very simple cocktail. It's the Lycan's curse. Definitely gotta try this out. It's simple to make it. Now, I do know they're only in Texas, which to me really sucks. I'm hoping, as they put it, the virus spreads throughout the entire United States, outside the United States, overseas, wherever you're at. France, Italy. Oh, I love Italy. I would love to go back to Italy. It's a good country if you ever go there. Australia, wherever. Hopefully the virus spreads so far, everybody gets a chance to try this. Because this is, honestly, of all vodkas I ever tried, that is one of the best. It's very sweet. It's very balanced flavor to it. And it's something I can really enjoy directly over ice by itself. And I don't like vodka by itself. I'm a rum drinker. I'll sit there and drink like some Bacardi rum or some Captain Morgan rum, just pour it over ice and then drink it that way. Maybe some Kraken rum. I love rum. Rum is my favorite spirit. But if I were to drink vodka, if I were to enjoy it completely plain, nothing added to it directly over ice, it'd be Virus Vodka. It's that good of a flavor. It's definitely worth trying out. You gotta get it if you can. Same thing with the moonshine. Moonshine right now, it's newer. It hasn't been as popular here in the States because it's been kind of had that taboo of being illegal, because there's so many people who were making it illegally. But everybody knew of moonshine. Moonshine, white lightning, the hooch, whatever you want to call it. But it wasn't until the Moonshiners show came out, the popularity, the notoriety, the public display of moonshine, so everybody knew moonshine, which caused other companies to say, you know what, we have this recipe sitting in the back, let's make it. A lot of people, especially from the South, have family who made moonshine, well, obviously illegally, but they had that recipe. Those companies, or those people, created a company using that recipe to make it legal. Like Midnight Moon, you have Firefly Moonshine, there's just tons of ones out there. Even Everclear. Everclear is a moonshine. I wouldn't suggest drinking moonshine directly over ice. That'd be burning the hell out of you. But it's still moonshine. But the popularity of moonshine skyrocketed once Moonshiners came out. And to think of it, the one main character throughout the whole series, Tim Smith. So I look at it this way. Tim Smith pioneered the moonshine craze where everybody wants to get some moonshine. So, thank you, Tim Smith. Got your moonshine, and we got it here. I love it. I definitely buy myself another bottle when that one's gone. But, yeah, it's good. That I can actually enjoy over ice. I'm not a big moonshine drinker here, but I love that. But this is a really good cocktail. As I said, it has a lot of the moonshine elements, which is because it's Lycan. Lycans are transformed by the moon. And you also have the virus that transformed the Lycan, the Virus Vodka. Perfect combination with a little bit of cherry flavor, which I'm actually surprised. Is you add that topping of the Coke, the cherry Coke. You drink cherry Coke by itself, you're going to taste the cherry. You don't really get a really strong hit of cherry in here. It's just a very mild, because moonshine and everything kind of just blows that out, and you kind of get a little hint of it at the end. But it's still really good. It's a great cocktail. It's really good. It's really sweet. It's definitely worth checking out. I hope you enjoyed this cocktail. Be sure to watch my reviews on these two spirits. As I said in the beginning of the video, I put a link to it so you can actually watch them, because it's definitely worth checking out. This is a really good review, and then definitely with them also. But hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to like us on Facebook /Spirit Cocktails. Subscribe to our channel. Submit your recipes. You'll find a link below. I had a few coming in. I love it when they come in, because I'll definitely, once I make it, if I don't have anything else planned, your recipe will come up. I have a few coming up very soon. Fortunately, most of them are shooters. That's the only thing, though. A lot of you people are submitting shooters. Submit cocktails on top of shooters. Because I only do shooters once a week. If I get like 3 or 4 cocktails come in, I can get a whole week of submitted cocktails. But when they have like 3 or 4 shooters come in, they gotta be spanned out for 3 or 4 weeks. But definitely make it a mix. Cocktails, shooters, submit. You won't regret it. You'll definitely have it on the show as soon as I can make it. But as always, drink responsibly.